Hey everyone, welcome back to a new type of video. If for anyone who's just joining, this isn't the normal type of video I usually do. Typically, this is a I would wish a art channel where I show off how I make my little figurines and sculptures, but most of the time I'm posting videos about unboxing some action figures. But in this case, I'm showing off a brand new pet that I just received in the mail. Uh, if you can tell, for the little green lizard in the left side of the tank. This is a spiny-tailed iguana. Specifically, it is a pied spiny-tailed iguana. It's green right now as a baby, but as it grows, it'll start to form some black shades on its scales, and then over time that green will turn white and we will have a really awesome looking black and white lizard. But yeah, I just kind of want to film kind of the first day and just kind of what happened and all that stuff. And so I figured, I thought it'd be cool to post something kind of unique and just see how it does. But yeah, let's show how I kind of put the tank together. So came the part where I took everything out, and that took quite a while, but basically I just grabbed everything and then just started setting it all up. I used substrate, which was a mix of cypress mulch and coconut coir, which I read is kind of like, what's good for them. It's also good for digging, and it actually has digged a couple times. But I also used a blend of kind of naturalistic and also kind of, something that looks cool. As you can see, I bring in a hammock, which, obviously isn't like, realistic, but it actually uses it a lot, and it uses it for shade and climbing. I also use leaves, which even though they're fake, it's surprisingly new to hiding really well, which is really cool to see. Here's kind of a little hide rock space, and then I also put in a huge cork log, which I ended up putting two, but then by the end I only used one, and it still came out really good, I think. I'm really proud of how this came out. I really went all out with this. So I don't show a lot here, but basically, FedEx delivered the new iguana. It came in super early, and then I went ahead and just took it straight upstairs, tried opening it up, and this is my first time getting it through a mail. I actually have a bearded dragon that I got from Petco. This was a long time ago before I realized, that people said not to get animals from Petco because they aren't in good health. But regardless, I got this one through a breeder. Some people might know him as Ty Park. And there's the little guy right there. And it was just really, really cool to see it. And he was super fast, or it was super fast. And it was just so cool to see. And yeah, it's such an incredible animal, even as a baby, just to see it interact with its environment. It's just fun watching it walk and climb around and just getting acclimated to everything. It's been such a fun, even on the first day, just seeing it kind of explore has been so much fun. And like I said, it's just an incredible animal. And yeah, I'm keeping it at like 100 degrees with like moderate humidity. And here I'm just trying to show that I put out some food and I tried catching it a couple times, but he's hiding here and there. It's a little hard to catch him. He doesn't eat a lot, but he eats a bit. That's probably a bit too much for a baby, but so I actually reduced it by a lot. Because I do notice that when he eats it, he only eats a little bit. But as you can see, he's kind of freaking out right there. I keep saying he. Like I said, I don't know if it's a boy or girl. But it's just fun seeing the animal kind of react and stuff like that. I try not to stress it out too much. I only record a couple times, but I did take a lot of pictures. As much as I could. Here's a few pictures of my bearded dragon I want to show off. He's a really great lizard. He's like 6 years old. Like I said, I get on Petco, but he's really great. A little stubborn, but I really like him. And as I was saying, I got this new pied iguana from Ty Park. I actually asked around for a lot of breeders, and a lot of them that said that they were breeding at the time. I was like doing this last year. The ones that said that they were breeding them at the times. After a while, I followed them on Instagram, and after a while, it said that they weren't able to breed them, or they were giving away their, the parents or whatever. I did get in talks with one breeder, and he said to message him in June, and he never got back in touch. I don't know if my mail email got lost in his emails. I mean, it's no big deal. I hold no ill will. It's just, because you just never know. Sometimes things can happen, so I'm not upset or anything like that. But then I got in touch with Ty Park, and he was great. I mean, he helped answer a couple questions that I had lingering, but just straight to the point. Because I asked him, I know you have a farm now, so I don't know if breeding is still your business. But if it is, do you still sell? Do you still breed and sell these pied spiny-tailed iguanas? If so, or if not, do you know who? And he just like really quickly sent me a message back, says, "Yep, we sell them. We sell them for this much. The plus, extra plus shipping and whatnot, and we have a bunch of eggs. They'll be hatching in August." And so, yeah, I mean, I got in touch with him back in August. He, again, just immediately was like, "Oh, yeah, they just hatched not too long ago. We have plenty, we have 2 clutches that are ready to ship and all that stuff." And I was like, "Oh, wow, all right." So, I got it, fairly quickly. And it was just really, really awesome. I mean, very awesome experience. The lizard's very healthy, which I'm glad to see. I mean, overall, it's just been nothing but just great experiences going on, and it's still flighty. Well, as of recording this audio part, he's actually been pretty. He's starting to calm down a bit. He's still very the one thing that just gets me is how fast it is. It is such a fast animal, but he's kind of starting to calm down. At the very least, when I walk past the tank, he doesn't immediately just shoot off and run into the wall or anything like that. He's stands his ground, and he's just kind of chilling and basking, which is really cool to see. But when I first got him, he was super flighty. He was so crazy, and it was just insane. But like I said, now he's starting to calm down. I've seen him eat a couple times, but it's only the small cute pieces of vegetables or fruit that I cut. I'll give him a salad of like collard greens, not acorn squash with bell pepper, like an orange bell pepper, and I'll see him eat the cubes of bell pepper or maybe the squash, but I haven't seen him eat much. So I've been giving him small increments of food. I am planning on feeding him some wheelworms, and I know before anyone goes crazy, I did research, and as babies, you can feed them proteins such as worms and insects. But, obviously when they grow up, then you have to switch them to a staple diet of vegetables and salads. So I'm not, I just want to get feeded like maybe a mealworm or two, since it's still very tiny, just to see if it'll eat, just so I can get some protein in it, just to make sure that, it can bulk up and, be healthy. I'm just doing this just so it can be healthy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, just not much to say. I really like this new lizard. He's been just a joy to watch, and I mean, I'm just trying to do my best to take care of it. One thing about my bearded dragon, who I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but his name is Bruce. One thing that I kind of screwed up with Bruce is that, I mean, I was young, and I did try to do some research, but clearly when I first bought it, I soon found out I didn't do enough research. That I barely scratched the surface, and so it's been kind of a learning process. And eventually, I think I've gotten to a point where I'm much better now at taking care of him. I think he's in a better spot, at least with his tank and how I try to feed him and stuff. But with this lizard, I knew going in, I just wanted to get it right. I wanted this to be a healthy and just strong lizard, and so I wanted everything to be done right from the start. So I've been pouring in a lot of money and just so much trying to make it happy and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm rambling a lot, so I apologize. But either way, I mean, like I said, this is a very, very different video. I usually don't post reptile video or pet videos, but I was just so excited to get this, and just like I said, this is just posting my first day with it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Definitely, if you're experienced with these animals, give me some tips. If you have any tips, I'd appreciate it if you tell me, in a very nice and understanding fashion, just like, what if I could do anything better, or what else I could do to maybe make it better. But anyways, thank y'all for watching the video, and have